Well, there's nothing better to do than film a rant at, in 4 in the morning, almost 5 in the morning, about a game you love. Now, obviously, I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's probably like about a couple minutes long. So I guess if you want to find a video that's going to be a few minutes long about someone ranting about the game, this is probably the video for you. Although I would question why someone would be watching this like this early in the morning, but I guess we all have weird schedules now. Well, let's begin. Well, now I had recently got a PS4, which, yeah, it's a really cool thing. I know people would probably be asking why I didn't go for a 5, and my only answer for that is that I really just want to stay with PS4 for now. I know that the 5 is probably better in every way, but I have more nostalgia for the PS4. Believe me, my brother-in-law was asking me the same question. And so one of the games I got for the PS4 was, well, Skyrim. Again, yeah, I'm one of those people that had to rebuy the same game twice. I mean, I play Pokemon and Grand Theft Auto, so I guess I'm a trick of all trades, or jack of all trades. I don't know what sayings are popular nowadays. So obviously I had begun my first adventure, of course now a second adventure, because the game decided that it really needed to ruin my day, just like what Red Dead had to do. And so I'm used to glitches happening in Skyrim. Like, it happens all the time. Like, literally, the game glitches half the time you play it. It's either that or the game crashes. So I kinda getting distracted by my cat right now. He's a very adorable cat. Kinda had to add something positive to this video. So, yeah, I begin my first Skyrim playthrough on PS4. Well, at least on this one. I've played this version of the game before, and well, it was pretty fun for the most part. I only had the game really crash on me once or twice, so not bad compared to like the 5 times it crashed on me on Xbox 360. But of course, if I was playing PS3, the game would probably just be downright unplayable because I heard about that launch. And so I was thinking, well, maybe they fixed a lot of stuff in this game when it got re-released. That's a funny thing, and whoever said that should probably become a comedian, because that's probably the funniest joke I've ever heard. And this is where trouble begins. Now, the first bug I had run into was pretty much, well, the repairing the file not really starting. Okay, not an issue. I guess I'll look up why it won't start. And the reason why it won't start is because of, like, dumb reasons. Like, oh, I guess if you had a Bioheart in your inventory, it apparently won't start. Now, I learned this through the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages, which has been very helpful. So, really glad that they're a thing. But, yeah, so that was kind of annoying. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just wait. I got access to a further world, like, sometime after that. Still wouldn't spawn. I literally would do everything. Quest wouldn't spawn. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm locked out of this quest. It's happened before. I got locked out of Silence Tongues one time because this game is just that, like, broken half the time. So, okay, not a big deal. Just not a big deal. I'll just find something else to do. This game's fun. It's like one of the best games ever. It's just like Cyberpunk. Except I'm not sure which one crashes more. No disrespect for Cyberpunk, it's just really fun to make those jokes. And of course, I start a new file, because guess what? The Falkreath house wouldn't spawn in every item. Now, I'm used to the houses not spawning in everything. This happens a lot with the Dawnstar house, is what I've noticed. Of course, this was on 360, so I don't know what it would be on any other platforms. And for anyone saying that I could probably fix this with console commands. I don't think you can use console commands on PS4, nor do I have PC, and neither do I use mods. So it really isn't aimed at. It's just this game is just so broken, and it is really annoying. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't really dropped like a swear, because I mean, before filming this video, I kind of was really angry. Well, I'm not like overly angry, just really frustrated. I haven't been this frustrated since I found out the Gen 3 games I got were all fake. And of course, moving on, I'm trying to remember what other quest was broken. Oh yeah, that's right, the Wolf Queen Awakens. Yeah, for some funny reason, and believe me, this is funny. I'm laughing with Bethesda right now, but for some funny reason, this quest won't start if you completed Tending the Flames or if you've started Diplomatic Immunity. Now, this only seems like modern consoles. I've done this quest like probably 1,000 times. I mean, joking. I've done this quest a few times, but I've never had this issue. So, okay, yeah, I guess I'll go find out why the quest won't begin for some reason, despite never really having an issue with it on Xbox 360. And that's a platform, well, a console that I've had at least 800 hours on. I've done countless playthroughs of Skyrim, and I've never had an issue with that. But all of a sudden, I'm playing on PS4, and well, the game won't let me start the quest. That's cool. Okay, I guess I'll go look up on the internet and find out how to do that. Oh, I did this quest, and it won't let me do it. And I have to do this quest, Blood in the Eyes, and I can't do another quest before that. I don't remember which quest it was. I think it was like, yeah, Morning Never Comes. So, looking back, yeah, I'm glad I never did this quest on my previous file, because I can't now, because I did Morning Never Comes. Yeah, that's fun. Oh, cool, I'm looking forward to this quest. Oh, I can't do it. That's awesome. I love this game. It's the best game ever. It's like E.T. Of course, jokes aside, the other issue I was experiencing is, well, the Wolf Queen Awakened, which, yeah, looking back on one of my previous videos, I might have called it The Wolf Queen Awakens without realizing it. Looking back, that's kind of funny. It's not like the worst error I've ever made on the channel, but that's kind of funny and it makes me laugh. But yeah, that quest wouldn't spawn. I literally looked up everything I could do, and apparently I shouldn't have leveled up in Solitude. I don't know if this is true or not, but I had gone onto Reddit, and yeah, apparently you can't level up in Solitude before starting this quest. Which would have been nice to know if the Wikia, well, one of them, had it on it. It's like if like the brakes on your car was like cut or something, and like someone tells you that. But when you fix them, you notice that the engine is broken, and that person knew it too. And then they tell you that, oh yeah, hey, your tires, like, you're missing a tire too, but I didn't tell you that. Just, I could have, but I just didn't, because I just wanted you to find out for yourself. Happy birthday or something. Oh, that's nice, random stranger. I like it when my car doesn't work. Just like how I like it when my games don't work. And what's even worse than this is that the main quest would not let me get through this cutscene. There's a cutscene where you watch some of these ancient warriors kind of use Dragonman on Alduin. This is also when you learn the Dragonman shell, and yeah, it's kind of sad to see Alduin get emasculated as a dragon from ordinary humans. Like, it's not the first time he's had this happen to him, and it certainly ain't the last time. So this is kind of sad. It's like, yeah, he's the villain, but he's like the least threatening villain in this game, apparently. But it's really cool to know that he's like even weaker than like Megatron in the second and third Transformers movies. And yes, for the people who are wondering my thoughts on Bumblebee, I do have a plan. I do have plans to do that one. But yeah, I had to reload my game like 5 different times before I learned that I had to read the Elder Scroll somewhere else for this game to actually work properly. I did not realize this. I literally looked through every forum I could have before I realized it. I don't think I've ever been so frustrated with the game before, and it literally took days to find a cast form in Ultra Sun and Moon, and that's frustrating. I've played this game for so long, and I've never ever experienced that. So basically, all I know is that I really just don't think I'm gonna play this version of Skyrim. It kind of feels like someone took like the best meal you ever had, put it through a blender, made it unrecognizable, and in an effort to fix it, they stuck it in a microwave, and that even made it worse. Or then they ran it over, and they think that, oh, they can still make it work, and they just detonate a nuclear bomb on it. And that's kind of what Skyrim feels half the time. As much like as much crap as I've given to Fallout for not really being as fun as any other games I've played, at least Fallout actually worked properly. Skyrim on PS3 feels like it worked better than this one, and I've heard so many stories about how horrible that game runs. All I just know is that this is how you don't remaster a game. It's kind of sad that more bugs that kind of feel like they're game breaking half the time are in this one. Now, obviously, I mean no harassment towards Bethesda. I like the company. I just think that they probably could have done better on this. But I am thankful that Skyrim was made. It's a pretty fun game. I recommend it for anyone who hasn't played it yet. It's just, if you're gonna play it, I would probably recommend either doing it on PC because of console commands, or just play it on like an older console. You know, sure, there might be some features that you might be missing, but I feel like it would be worth it. And honestly, the quick save feature, that's actually pretty useful, and the improved graphics are pretty nice too. It's a fun game, but it really sucks because I know it could have been better. But anyways, this is kind of my rant on Skyrim. I normally don't do these, but I just kind of felt that this would help me calm down and just kind of make a joke about the situation. But anyways, I'll of course be back next time, probably with a quest review, making fun of probably another quest. So goodbye everyone.